She suffered for 2.5 years from really bad acne with almost 80-90% of her face covered. She met me, and within 7 to 8 months, her acne was completely cleared, and she continues to have really good skin. The dermatologist put her on Retin-A and put her on oral isotretinoin. If you are suffering from acne for more than a year, you've used all the skincare products from the brands that you believe will heal your acne, and you still haven't got any results, please meet a dermatologist. Just like every other disease that we have, like diabetes, blood pressure, viral fever, dengue, chikungunya, so many things, acne is also a condition of the skin that can be best handled by a good dermatologist and even a doctor. So just make the move and meet them. And trust you me, meeting a dermatologist is actually going to be cheaper and a 100% sure journey. Yes, a lot of people who talk to me in Program Chamak tell me how the dermatologist recommended lasers for them and a whole lot of other things. But I think the best way to break it down is to trust your dermatologist that they are doing this in your interest. But if you have a doubt, then you can always talk to me. I coach you on how to, kind of understand what the dermatologist wants for you and what is best for you, and then find the best path from both the situations. So I can help you there. Enroll in Program Chamak and we can definitely talk. But since you're listening to this video, let me tell you this. Sometimes lasers do work for acne, sometimes they don't work. So you can do your own research and understand whether you want to take lasers or other treatments for your acne or not. If you don't want to, you can also just stick to Retin-A as a topical cream and isotretinoin as prescribed by your doctor. Now, when you get on Retin-A, which is the highest form of retinoid, is much more powerful and therefore requires a little more precaution to use. Of course, you can't just apply a whole lot of it and expect your skin to not react at all. There are two routines that I have seen work very well for different types of skin. And here they are. It's very important to use retinoids responsibly. Let's quickly understand how you can use retinoid in your skincare. The first routine is a 1-2-3 routine. In this routine, you can use retinoids in the first week once a week. In the second week, introduce it twice a week. In the third week, introduce it thrice a week. So literally starting in 1 month, you can go from using it once a week to 3 times a week and move it to 4 times a week also. This works beautifully when you have a healthy skin, your skin barrier is not broken, your skin is not very sensitive, your skin is not badly burnt because of sun damage, or if you don't have too much of active acne on your skin. So say you're 27 and you're just going to starting off retinoids and you don't have any of these issues, you will actually face no issues using starting Retin-A. But don't you think that is not affecting your skin? Retin-A is affecting your skin, making your skin healthy. So don't at that time start using it more than prescribed or start using too much of quantity. You still just need a green pea sized retinoid. That's enough for your skin. If you want to use a little extra, sandwich it with moisturizer before using it on your neck and the décolleté area, because otherwise this area will start pigmenting and wrinkling much faster. But also this area, the skin is much thinner, so you really can't go directly with your retinoid, because then that will give you a very crepey skin or a very dry skin and might also have too much of redness and sensitivity. So keep that in mind. Now in this particular 1-2-3 method, you don't need to sandwich the Retin-A, which I believe is very important if you have dry skin or if you have very sensitive skin. I also believe that sensitive skin is really skin that is hurting, which means it's not healthy. So your skin definitely has skin barrier issues. I have a whole video on skin barrier, make sure you see that. So with this kind of skin, the routine that I suggest is a 1-1-2-2-3-3 routine, which means in the first month you use retinoid once a week only. The whole 4 weeks of the first month, just use it once a week. In the second month, move it to twice a week. So all 4 weeks of the second month, you use it only twice a week. And in the third month, you use it 3 times a week. And then at the end of 3 months, you're now going to be using retinoid 3 times a week. A good way to start if you have very sensitive skin or very dry skin is to just begin with sandwiching the retinoid. Wash your skin, wash your face, dry it out, pat it out, wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's just best to not have damp skin when using retinoids, and then use a little bit of moisturizer all over your face and then apply the retinoid and then apply the moisturizer again. So you sandwich it. This will actually bring down your irritation with retinoids dramatically. Precautions when you're using retinoid. Please don't use retinoids if you're pregnant or you're breastfeeding. And if while using retinoids, you start seeing your skin getting very dry, there's a lot of redness, there's a lot of peeling, there's a lot of burning, then there can be these three reasons that you will need to look into. The first thing is your barrier. Make sure your skin barrier is pakka, is working really well, which means you use slugging or you use a good moisturizer or good ceramide based moisturizer to make your skin barrier healthy first. Second could be that you're burning too much at the sun. You have too much time in the direct sun. That could also be making your skin sensitive. And when you get on retinoid at that time, it can actually irritate your skin or make it more red or even more sensitive. And the third and the most common reason why a lot of people react to retinoids is when they believe that they can increase the quantity of retinoid. If you use too much of it, you can have a lot of redness, a lot of burning, a lot of dryness, and a lot of irritation on your skin. Remember, with retinoids, if you do that, you are going to be punished for it. Your pigmentation can not only become worse, you can actually harm your skin. So whether you burn your skin or beautify your skin while using retinoids is in your hands. Q&A in the comment section. A simple routine when you're using Retin-A and you're using all other actives is that the day that you're using retinoid, don't use any other actives. You cleanse your skin, use retinoid and use moisturizer, and that's all. Even if you're using retinol. I can almost guarantee you that if you meet the right dermatologist, get on Retin-A and isotretinoin, you will actually get results in about a year, year and a half maximum, and acne will become history for you. Just trust the system and trust the medicine. Retin-A is one of those medicines which has been really thoroughly researched and has shown a lot of results. Plus, along with acne fighting, it will also help in making sure they don't get too much pigmentation, your acne scars are lighter, because Retin-A also helps in improving skin cell turnover, which means, first of all, you don't get so much of acne scars, but even if they do come, they tend to fade much faster. Secondly, because Retin-A controls sebum, you actually get less breakouts, because the more sebum you have, the more bacteria gets food to eat and therefore also more gunk on your face, right? So more clogging of the pores. It helps like that. Retin-A also compacts your stratum corneum, which means your skin actually looks healthier and looks brighter and more glossy and dewy, which also means it's able to stay very hydrated, which is a great thing when you have acne, because hydrated skin actually scars much less and has much less breakouts. Another thing Retin-A does very well is that it builds your collagen and elastin. When we have a strong collagen and elastin, your scars will be much lesser. So especially if you have acne which leaves you pitted scars, Retin-A orally and cream is the best treatment for you. Meet a dermatologist and get started on it. If you have occasional breakouts, you get 1 or 2 during your periods, they come every month, sometimes they become 3 or 4, sometimes 1 or 2. In such a case, using a good exfoliator along with a good retinol serum will also help you, and using Azelaic. A good routine then is to use in the AM and PM routine vitamin C, niacinamide and Azelaic. All three are important because vitamin C will help in making your skin healthier. It will fade the scars very well. Second, and vitamin C also helps in collagen. The more collagen you have, the less scars you have. Niacinamide will help in controlling sebum, and Azelaic not only prevents acne but also heals acne and lightens scars. These three make a very powerful skincare routine, and you can follow it in the AM routine and in the PM routine. You can choose from the Minimalist, you can choose from Deconstruct. Inside In has got some very good combinations of these actives, and there's a Dermaco company. There's so many companies. So go with the brand which you feel is good. I honestly feel that all of them are literally same, in their percentage and their action is what I've come to believe. One cream that very few people use is the Clinically Depigmenter cream, which works beautifully if your acne has stopped but your scars still continue, or if you have a lot of blemishes on your skin. And this is a little bit of kojic acid, so you can safely use it for about 6 months. Since this is formulated by the dermatologist, it's very safe to use. I have tried it and I think I quite like this particular cream, especially since I have dry skin. It works very well. And sunscreen. You can do all of this, but if you're not using your sunscreen in the morning or staying away from direct sun, you're literally not going to gain any ground because your scars will keep getting darker and darker because of the sun's UV damage. There you have it. Acne is really not a big deal because if it is severe, you have a dermatologist to help you. If it is mild, I've given you the routine. I have myself suffered from acne, and trust you me, it is completely solvable. You have to believe in it. There's some acne where the doctor might also give you just an antibacterial instead of giving you isotretinoin. But then again, the dermatologist will make the decision for you, and that is the person whom you should go to. I love to interact with you and answer all your questions. If I can help you more, meet me in the comment section. And if you had success in your journey, please do share that also. There's so many people who can just read your comments, interact with you, and you can help them in their, in their acne journey. So everybody learns and everybody wins. More in the comment section.